I went looking and wrote down some funny topics for today because I don't know what the fuck stuff has been happening. And I thought this would be a fun topic. What hobby would you start or take up if money didn't matter?
Video games.
No, you've already started that one, doesn't it? That's saying you would do it more.
First thing that springs to mind is Lego.
Mm.
Like if you could just buy all the Lego sets and have infinite space to store them, because there is something just very zen about putting a Lego set collection together. Putting the pieces or just following the instructions, you know.
Does he already have some Lego? Not to be pedantic, but
only a couple, like, you know, only a couple. Just some small pieces, yeah.
Mm. I would agree. Lego, yes, because I have some Lego things. And I've certainly purchased some that I haven't even done, which is actually, and my biggest problem with Lego is this. Well, no, the two biggest problems with Lego is it's super expensive, and then where the fuck do you put it all?
Exactly.
And I would like to know what other people really do. Like, even if you can afford to, even if you take the money equation out of it.
Yep.
Because then my thing is, I don't want to spend all the time building it to then not display it.
Yes.
So other people just spending $500 on those, like Charizard or whatever, Pikachu, Pokemon ones or whatever that just came out. Yep. And then they're building it and going, I don't have anywhere to put this, and then putting it apart. And I know the answer to that for some people might be, well, the fun is building it. It's not about, but I'm like,
seeing the finished thing. Yeah.
What's the point?
Don't know. Apparently, some people just keep it in the box and then, you know, try to sell it through your local store. And get all your Legos stolen.
What?
Have you seen this story?
No.
There was in America, some guy's father passed away, and he had like, I don't know, $200,000 worth of Legos. So he tried to sell it through a local like store or whatever. And he made some sort of agreement with the store, like he would get 65%, the store would get 35% of all the sales. Fast forward, the store gets taken over by the corporate, over the franchisee gets the store taken over by the conglomerate, I guess, whatever. They get kicked out, and a bunch of unsold Legos this guy has have gone missing. They're unaccounted for, apparently. And the store, the conglomerate, the head office doesn't want to do anything or pay anything. So the guy whose many Legos were there goes to a like YouTuber, and he starts a campaign to try and get his Legos back. And it is snowballed to the extent where the YouTuber has fled the country because he believes there's been a conspiracy against him to get him arrested, because it's like in Utah, and there's like a bunch of Mormon people involved, and the police are involved and all this stuff. It's pretty crazy. Yeah. It's been a thing that's taken over this Lego story.
I'm not saying this at all. This sounds like the plot for a Netflix documentary.
I'm sure it will be. Maybe like a few more years when maybe all the legal stuff has slowed down a little bit, but crazy stuff.
What's that come under? Fraud?
You would think so.
Money laundering?
You would think so.
Okay. Interesting. What is the most popular opinion you disagree with?
Right now?
Sure.
One Nation would be a good option.
Yeah. Are you shocked that they're doing so well?
Yes.
In a world where we see
Donald Trump over there pulling the exact same shit
Mm.
and doing terribly,
Mm.
awfully. Like every single time you turn on your phone in the morning, there's some dumb shit that his administration has done. Why people think just because they're not a fan of either the Liberal or Labour Party that they're going to go give their vote to this crazy woman who's got no ideas. I mean, it is cutting your arm off because you stubbed your toe. That's what it feels like. It's a extreme reaction to something that isn't going to fix the problem.
Well, yeah. I've just been trying, because the thing is, obviously, Pauline Hanson's been around for ages.
Mm-hmm.
And I think, obviously, was considered just a clown of politics in Australia for quite some time. I would say I wasn't too shocked to see that her party, or One Nation, grew in supporters following what's happening around the world with Trump and everything. But I would say I'm a little surprised that Australians are as dumb to fall for the same shtick that has worked. Because she is just following the Donald Trump book verbatim, basically. And it's apparently working here. And the problem with that, and the annoying thing about that, is Australians love to, talk about how dumb Americans are and blah, blah, blah. It's like a very common thing around here. It's like, fucking dumb Americans with this or whatever, dumb Americans this. But then it's like you're falling for the same, literally the same thing, which is basically saying that, and I mean, the main thing for her seems to be, or the reason that people are going to pick her is because it's either that they don't like the two-party system, so I'm going to vote for her because shrug.
Yep.
Or Australia's in such a shit place. It's a housing crisis. Prices are up and everything. And yes, the solution is kick all immigrants out. Because that's basically
yeah.
Which is the exact same thing that Trump.
Her solution is kick all the immigrants out and cut every single piece of funding that the government is responsible for. If the government's not paying for anything, they're not going to be in a deficit, Then you have to pay less taxes. Because the government's not paying for anything, right?
Mm. It is literally idiot math for 101 of idiot math. But
yes. It's crazy.
And yeah, it's I don't know. What are you going to do? I don't know what the solution is for the One Nation rise.
No, because we haven't figured out the solution to the
Trump
to the MAGA
rise.
movement, so.
MAGA movement, yeah. I don't, because I've seen people argue that it's like the rise of right-wing parties or what do you call it? Extreme right-wing parties, I guess. People like to say it's caused by the left not offering hard enough solutions for the same problems, so then people fall into the right. But it doesn't really make sense to me when the Greens are constantly over here saying we're just going to tax the 1% more, and like here's the maths on that, and that'll actually help quite a lot if we just tax the 1% ultra rich people a lot more. But then those people, and this is the same that happened in America, obviously, when those people who Trump protects then goes, well, that's it, they start with us and then they'll come for you, and then everyone goes, that's right, they will. And then they go, no, we said we're just going to tax the billionaires more. And then the billionaires go, nope, they say that, but trust me, they'll come for you next. They're right.
Yeah. I feel like the other thing is a lot of the left, all the solutions on the left are like slow like incremental, will take time to implement. And people don't like that. They want their things solved straight away. You know, if something doesn't solve something completely, if it's like a half measure, people don't like it, and that is, you know, frustrating. Like, you know,
I mean, try to be a racist for a minute. How does, like, if it's too slow moving, how does Pauline Hanson gets in, wins, kicks out all the immigrants, poisons the water hole of all the LGBTQ plus people, whatever else happened. That all happens overnight. The country is now gay and immigrant free. Gone. They're all removed. How's that magically just fix everything? Because now I'm pretty sure if we do that in 24 hours, there's now a bunch of workplaces that just don't have anyone there.
Yeah.
There's no one in the hospitals anymore. You know?
No one's in the hospitals, no one's at the petrol stations, nobody's, you know, delivering stuff, you know.
Mm-hmm.
You know, all these small things just crumble, you know.
But there's more houses available, apparently.
Yeah, I guess. Maybe. I don't know, because apparently all the rich people, you want to believe all these immigrants are in the houses, but pretty sure it's just a bunch of wealthy investors like hoarding.
Yeah, they're holding on to 20 houses each, yeah. But I'm just trying to be like, in the thought process of a racist's mind who's voting for One Nation. And I'm happy to paint that broad stroke, because I don't. Because I do think if you vote for One Nation, you have to be a racist.
A little bit.
At least a little bit. At least 50%. Like,
if you were just immediately like, all immigrants are bad, or it's all the immigrants' fault that everything bad is happening, there's a little bit of at least xenophobia in there.
But I'm like, I just don't understand. I still don't get it. I'm like, because the whole, it's not even a policy. It's just like, we'll kick out the immigrants. They'll solve everything. How? You'll see. Like, there's never any explanation of, you'll see.
And we're a nation that like heavily relies on tourism. Like, is a nation that kicks out all immigrants really going to be a country that people want to visit? You know? Maybe for white Americans, I don't know. They don't have any money either, so
I just kind of. I mean, I just like the answer also. Every time it's like, kick out all the non-Australians. It's like, okay, so we're all going to. We're all fucking. You're a fucking immigrant, Pauline Hanson. You dumb fuck. Like, what are we talking about?
Going back far enough.
Yeah.
Not that far, really, in the grand span of
things. In the grand scheme of things.
Like 200 years, you know, so.
Which is nothing, really.
Yeah.
I don't know if the next question I had down here is better or worse to follow on from that. What's something that was better in the past?
Social media.
Yeah.
Yeah, before
Elon Musk.
2019. You know, sure, there was like still online bullying and that kind of stuff, but at least it wasn't like unregulated vitriol across the board, you know. When people got cancelled, they got cancelled, you know, for that period. They disappeared from your feed. Now they just keep coming. This is non-stop, you know. At least when we were all on the same platform, like, it wasn't like so disparate, you know. You could stay informed and like keep up with stuff. Now you need to go to every single.
What do you use still?
I mean, it's mostly Instagram at the moment, you know. I'll occasionally open X or Twitter for like, I don't know, gathering information purposes for like podcast planning and that kind of stuff for like specific accounts. I might occasionally check my Blue Sky, occasionally flick through TikTok, yeah, occasionally like flick through Facebook just for like because my work roster's in there. That's the other reason. I still have that going. So, what about you?
It's basically just Instagram and TikTok.
Yeah.
I'd say 90% Instagram. I barely ever open up Twitter/X. Pretty much just open it to check notifications if anyone's responded to an Explosion Network thing or whatever.
Yeah.
That's it. Otherwise, it's a cesspool of. I'll just open it and it's like the first thing that'll be there will like open it as some promoted fucking tweet that's like exactly what we were just talking about or something along those lines of like just utter nonsense. And I'm like, how's this on my feed? Oh, because they paid Elon $50 a month or whatever.
Yeah.
And they're now here. Great, love that. That's cool. Yeah, which is sort of the problem is I used to use, obviously when Twitter was good, you would open Twitter in the morning and it didn't feel like I was doom scrolling as much as sometimes I'm like, this is my morning news. This is my morning catch
being
up.
Informed about the world.
Being informed in the
opinions.
world. Whereas if I open Instagram or TikTok, I don't feel like I'm just looking at junk. Which, there's a time and a place for reels and TikToks and shit like that. There's nothing wrong with it, but I don't feel the same. Like TikTok, Twitter could be used for catch up of the news and stuff like that.
You feel more guilty about spending an hour
too long
going through it.
Yeah, 100%. So, I got two more questions.
Okay.
Of this. What is one piece of technology you couldn't live life without?
Phone. Pure and simple. It's become, just like a second brain, I guess. It's like an extension of your body. I don't think anybody could live without one now. Like just because we rely on it for like the fact that back in the day you would remember multiple phone numbers. I only remember my phone number now. That's the only phone number I need to know. I don't really need to know how to get to places because Google Maps is right there.
Mm-hmm.
And to an extent, you would remember directions and that kind of stuff. But like before, you'd have to like plan how to get to places or like follow road signs more accurately and that kind of stuff. But now,
Remember the first road trip I went on when I got my license and actually had a physical map in the car.
Yeah.
So
had a UBD in the street directory stuck in the back behind the seat, just in case on the floor, just because.
Yep.
In case you got lost, yeah.
And would get lost. Sort of expected to. So, What is... Huh? Oh, it's fine. Yeah, 100%. I was like, sort of everything you said, obviously.
Simple answer.
It's the best thing and worst thing.
Yeah.
Can't live without it. Can't live without it. Can't wish I could live without it. I don't know. Like, what is the trend that you wish would disappear?
Right-wing politics. What is 6-7? Just let it die already. Just let it die already. Young people with if there was a rationale or reason behind it, if there was some sort of in joke beyond, if there was some sort of sensible rationale behind it, maybe I could get a little behind it because it's just nonsense that everybody is for some reason agree to. It annoys me.
I think my pick, it's a very broad answer, but I wish content creation / online personas, whatever you want to call it, would go back to being more real. Because I do think that, like, obviously, well, the thing is not obviously, a lot of people don't think about it or realize that, 99% of all those videos you're watching online with people being like, let me walk you through my day, and like, here's my blah blah blah, this sort of. It's like, it's all just such like, everyone's got to be
heavily curated,
yeah, all that sort of stuff, so.
But I would argue throughout all history, all public depictions of people have probably been heavily curated,
Yeah, I guess and I've talked about this obviously before, but I do miss the more just raw early days of like YouTube content creation, whatever. Before it got monetized, I guess.
Yeah.
And it was just more about people were having fun. And like, obviously you can't go back, so you can't put the genie back in the bottle, but there is
as long as you don't want to make money or get views, you probably could.
Mm.
So you just need to search for those people, like, harder.
I think it's also that element. I mean, I was thinking about it too, because we just spoke about Toy Story 5. Shout outs, go listen to Animated Wonders. But like, a big part of that's obviously the kids. The kids! They flick through TikTok, Instagram Reels, or whatever, and they see these highly curated things, and they think that's how you're supposed to be. Yeah. That's how you're supposed to be. That's how your life should be. That's how, like, it just molds your mind into thinking that's reality when it's not. So, all right, let's record Arco Couch.